In this Gem Hunter episode, I take a sponsored look at something that not only is a play-to-earn platform, but also is the world's first exodata NFT. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the channel. If you're not already subscribed, obviously make that subscribe button explode and then click the bell icon so you're notified when new media comes out. In today's episode, we're taking a sponsored look at the Legends of Kori. Let me show you exactly what it is I'm talking about. This is their homepage at mineyour.biz. Now you might be saying, hey Seth, haven't you reviewed a lot of Japanese dog meme coins? Yes, I have, but there are a lot that have launched also. Please don't be confused about the naming of this platform versus the utility that it offers. We're going to do a deep dive, and as per usual, I'm going to link you to the smart contract address so you can take a look at it for yourself, as well as all available info that there is to know about this token. So if you want to learn about what the deal is between an XNFT versus a regular NFT, but also the tokenomics and the full breakdown of this project, you came to the right place. We're doing a top to bottom 360-degree review of Kori Inu. All right. Jumping back into the homepage, you can see that it's mineyour.io. Got really great artwork. Obviously, that's the foundation of any kind of an NFT project or a play-to-earn project. It has to have really great artwork. That's just, one checkbox of many that it has to check off. XNFT, what's the difference between that and say like just a regular NFT? Well, I don't want to get too much in the weeds here, but there are already NFT standards on Ethereum's layer 1 that allow for custom external data to be added to the main NFT that's already owned by an NFT holder, by a wallet address. You may have heard of ERC20. ERC20 obviously for regular tokens, ERC721 for typical NFTs, right? Non-fungible tokens that are one of one or one of X number of mints, but maybe you're less familiar with ERC1155. This is not me saying this is the tech that they use. This is just me saying that there's already a standard called ERC1155 that allows for many moving components inside, or almost like a collection of NFT components inside of a regular NFT or collectible. So there's already a bit of a tech standard that could be used in this way, but not many projects are actually using it. I think it's really great that Kori Inu is attempting to do something with external data or exodata on top of a standard, air quotes, NFT collection. They said they're building on the foundations of the Ethereum Layer 1 network. Kori Inu seeks to revolutionize the modern gaming landscape with its flagship game, Legends of Kori, a play-to-earn model shooter adventure game introducing the world's first exodata NFTs, or XNFTs. The evolution of NFTs. These XNFTs expand the power of NFTs, allowing them to evolve and devolve based on the journey of your character in the Koriverse. All right, it's not just that you are actively trying to commit an NFT to a smart contract that then allows it to evolve based on you actively doing transactions on chain. This NFT, the XNFT, can evolve on its own, independently. Let's just say, for example, that you've had an adventure with your core NFT character, your XNFT character, inside of the Legends of Kori game. And then you go to bed because, long day, you've already played as many games as you're going to for the day, you've got tomorrow to look forward to, you got work, you got play, you got school, you got all the other stuff that you got to do in your life, and you have to call it a day. But that XNFT does not sleep, right? Because blockchain doesn't sleep. And so perhaps, depending on not only what you've done while you were playing the game, but also what other people are doing around the world while you are asleep, because this is an RPG game, right? A role-playing game that is greater than just you. There can be input given to your character, and that XNFT can gain new powers, new abilities, possibly a new skin or slightly altered skin. While you were asleep, you wake back up, and without having had to sign a transaction, you may notice that your XNFT character has changed in some meaningful way. Nani? This is totally possible, guys. It's exciting to see that the Kori Inu team is trying something new. And it's, you know, it requires some building. So pretty darn cool that they had that on the roadmap. But that's how XNFTs work in a nutshell, just in a nutshell. But they can evolve and devolve based on the journey of your character in that game and the Kori verse, we'll call it. But right here, the Kori listing is on Uniswap right now. The token is already live. We can just show you right there. This is Uniswap. Let's see, take a look. Yep, I'm reconnecting there. Uniswap V3. So I don't think we're on V2 here, but Uniswap V3, I've got just a single USDC paired against Kori. Now, I did have to import this. You will as well if you watch this soon after the time of recording. But for about $1 right now, or about one stable coin right now, it looks like you're getting almost 500,000 Kori tokens at the time of recording. This may change over time. And of course, your mileage may vary depending on the slippage that you have set for your trades and whatever else. Now, in more practical terms, here is nomics.com with Kori Inu already listed because it is on decentralized exchanges only. It makes it a lot easier to track for sure if it's on decentralized exchanges only. I simply put in the smart contract address and it shows up there. Before we do a deep dive there, why don't we check out the smart contract on etherscan.io? I think that's probably the best place to start. Just to show you, here it is. We can see the tokenomics fully broken down right here. We see that there's an active trading volume coming in. Uniswap transactions are coming in. It looks like, yeah, I misspoke before. It is Uniswap V2, it looks like, where it's listed. So we can see that this is actual volume coming in of, you see that dozens of pages, dozens and dozens of pages of transactional volume that's coming through on the Kori Inu token with almost 1,000 holders as of right now, and then just shy of 4,000 transfers as of right now for this token. What am I saying? We're actually quite early. I'm very excited to be able to bring you something early like this. Current grade for transparency is an A. Why? Because it's listed on a DEX. It's not on a centralized exchange. So we can see right now that 100% of the transactional volume is transparent. And we can scroll down and see that most of the data that we see in the chart is accurate. Let's jump back for the full week chart. And it looks like after that listing, we are seeing a bit of a downward trend into a support line here, and that's fine. I'm even more excited now to be able to bring you this project and this token after it's sought some support. This is kind of where it matters, guys. Unless you're so early that you get in on the earliest pre-sale, and then it can be difficult to try to go in on the day one presale unless you're literally waiting there to try to outperform bots that are going to get in and then buy and sell within like a 5 minute to 1 hour period. It's a very tricky thing. I do not recommend that people try to do that. Timing the market is so hard, and it's even harder on decentralized exchanges where you may be competing with bots. Back to the issue at hand. Here, we found support. We know that the project has some utility, and now we have an opportunity to identify an entry point for you. So again, just be aware, this is not me telling you to buy anything. I do not offer legal, financial, or business advice on this channel. That said, I do want to bring all of the available information to you so that you can do your own due diligence. If you feel strongly about this project, I do not recommend that you rush into it. It's still early enough that there may be opportunity for upside in the coming days, weeks, and months, but also it has found bottom support. So you can be a little bit picky and then just align yourself with the community and learn more, right? And especially look at the game, right? The gameplay. That's what they're offering. That's the real news here with Kori Inu. So going back to the main project page, actually, before I do that, just double check here, markets, and it is going to be just Uniswap V2. That, of course, also means you can import the smart contract into aggregators like 1inch DEX, Matcha, and others, just so you're aware. You don't have to be locked into just Uniswap V2. But there are plenty of trades that are going on right now with plenty of volume that's happening every 24 hours. And yeah, you can track that because it's all on chain. So it is new. They even show it as being new. They've got the little fire symbol next to it. It's exciting to see that it's on a dip or on a bit of a support discovery trend right now, because it may be the right time for you to do your due diligence and figure out what your desired entry point is. Again, these are never meant to be conversation ender videos or ending videos, meant to be conversation starting videos. So if you have questions for me, or if you want me to relay any questions to the core team or the members that I'm in contact with. Ask them in the comments section. Please do. Guys, your feedback matters so much to me. I make this media for you. So if I'm not asking questions that you think are important, then what are we even doing here, right? So please do make sure that I understand what your concerns and what your questions are and voice those obviously as respectfully as you possibly can down in the comment section. If you want to tell me, hey, Seth, I just think your face is ugly. What am I going to do about that? I can't change it. My wife keeps asking me to, and this is all we got. They believe this is the future of NFTs and that it's evolving. I happen to agree. I think if NFTs are simply collectibles, or if it's it's some ape that you have to actively go and initiate a smart contract and you have to sign it with your signing device, your hardware wallet, to then be able to create a transaction, especially on Ethereum layer 1, create a transaction that's extremely costly that then mutates your ape or whatever, or, throws acid on its face or turns it into a zombie or, gives it some kind of a barbed wire halo or whatever it is we're doing with NFTs these days. If you have to actively do that, that's not the same as playing a game. That's not the same as playing games that are fun. And that's not the same as playing fun games that reward you. You know what I mean? These are all degrees of separation away from where the previous state of NFT collection started. And now I think the future is that we need to see play to earn games as for what they are. They have to have playability, they have to be fun, and they have to be rewarding. So I think part of that whole mix of them being playable and rewarding is that we need to see something like the XNFTs that Kori Inu offers, right? That as you play, you notice that your NFTs evolve, they change in time based on what you do in a game, not what you're doing on chain. That needs to be seamless. We got to get rid of that. That's part of the whole, user experience criticism that so many people have had of cryptocurrencies and blockchain over the last several years. I think we're just about ready to bridge that divide, but let's take a closer look. They say the Legends of Kori follows Arctic ice wolf Kori on their journey of becoming human to save humanity. See that? The evolution of on all fours right there is a wolf, an ice wolf. Then going through the XNFT evolutions, level 3 all the way up to level 6 right there, standing on hind legs with bipedal motion, looking like it has sort of like humanoid arms, and then a sort of upright look to it. Looks kind of like half human, half wolf. That's really cool because they're going to save humanity. This unique story showcases the power of XNFTs to evolve as your character grows, becoming your ultimate prized possession, whether on the battlefield or on OpenSea, where apparently you can list these because they're on Ethereum layer 1. This is the wolf map, they call it, on the road to Omega, the final step in their marketing roadmap or in their development roadmap. They've got the alpha launch mode, the website reveal, liquidity deployment, 1,500 Wolfpack members, a DEX listing, 1 million market cap reached, and they've gotten all those done. The white paper is not released just yet, but they're getting to that. And they've got the rest all laid out as you see here. What I love about roadmaps like this is that rather than pretend like they know exactly what should happen after they reach a certain point, they just openly admit, we'll reveal this later on. And that may mean that they're going to have to pivot and move according to what the market gives them as feedback, right? What we tell them and what users tell them. This kind of user-driven design, this kind of user-centered design and marketing effort, I think is the right way to move forward as well. Companies that don't do this and say, no, we're going to pretty much stay fixed on this because that's going to be the only important thing. For sure, we're going to have a masternode network that's going to work this way for the next 10 years. That hasn't worked out well for projects that launched 2 to 3 years ago. I know, I was there. I interviewed their leadership. But being able to just say, yeah, we can get to about this point, and we can't really see through our crystal ball what should happen after that point, I think that's a lot more fair and honest. You tell me what you think down in the comment section, but I actually like seeing a roadmap that admits that they can't tell the future. Through Delta, it just shows $100 million market cap and Legends of Kori gameplay preview, 10,000 Wolfpack members, tier 1 centralized exchange listings, etc., etc. Kori Kids reveal. They have some things that they definitely can roadmap and they clearly want to roadmap. That's cool to see also. 1 trillion Kori. They went through a stealth token launch. You can join the Telegram by following the link that you see down in the description of this video if you want to learn more. It is an announcements only channel as I understand it. The official community is being built up there and on Twitter. So do build that up. Do follow those links and try to follow everything that's put out on the Twitter to know exactly what the latest information is from the Kori Inu team. They have the Inter5 verified team. This is pretty cool that on GitHub, you can see that they have passed KYC, or the developers that they're known to Interfi.network. What's beautiful about this is that it gives developers an opportunity to remain anonymous publicly, but to have KYC'd privately to a group that can reveal their identities should anything go wrong. I think this is another one of those things that needs to become common in the DeFi space and in the play to earn space. No, we don't want everyone to know the Ethereum address and the face and name and identity of every single developer working on things. A lot of Bitcoin developers wind up having to retire because of the pressure. It's also true for a lot of Ethereum core developers. I'm not going to name names here, but I've seen too many people get burned out by being an extremely public figure in the blockchain and cryptocurrency space. People presume that they're filthy rich. In some cases, maybe they are. And so it is an operational security threat for them to be a very public person. For the record, I'm not. Please don't. So, guys, that's the Legends of Kori in a nutshell. The KYC, everything else. They also have an Instagram, a Twitter, and a Telegram account. So you can go and follow them in all of those different areas. A Reddit as well. I took a look at that, and it's not as robust or as fast moving as their Twitter account. So just to say, Reddit is a different animal. So I understand why they would have a lot of their focus be on Twitter and on Telegram right now. If you think this is an interesting project, if you're curious about it and you want to learn more to see if it's right for you, find all of the links relevant to this project down in the description below. And then let me know in the comment section, are you excited about Kori Inu? Are you excited about the potential for this game? Are you excited to see gameplay footage from me when they launch? Because I don't know what the roadmap is for launching the game. I don't know exactly when that's going to happen. But if you'd like to see it played here on Mine Your Biz, let me know down in the comment section, guys. I'm happy to do that. Happy to have a bit of a Game Your Biz subsection of the channel where all we do is play to earn video games, me and the kids. We really want to spend that time together doing that with DeFi oriented games and NFT oriented games. And so being able to do that with Legends of Kori, I think would be fun when it launches, but I want to know what you want to see. Let me know in the comment section, guys. Is there anything else that I should have asked that I didn't ask? Let me know that as well. Guys, comment section is out of control and I'm here for it. You know I love your face. Remember to stay private and mind your biz. Thanks for watching to the end of the video. Be sure to check out mineyour.biz, where you can sign up for our email newsletter, where we're still ramping up content, but you will occasionally receive specials for flash sales and all kinds of other deals that we have going on the site. You can also check out our services page, where we offer consulting to projects that need it. You can pick up the Freedom Phone, which respects your privacy. You can pay for it in crypto and have it shipped to you anonymously, as well as getting merchandise that also is paid for with crypto. That's right, we practice what we preach, including, well, a Flux swag page. That's right. It's a dedicated page just for the team over at Flux Network, because we love them that much. Thanks for watching to the end. Thanks for being subscribed. You know I love your face. Be sure to stay private and mind your biz.